Hello there everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of the Bournemouth career mode on the 2017-18 database on Football Manager 2017. Today we're going to be doing the EFL Cup match. Spoilers, obviously if you watched the first episode you'll know about that we beat Carlisle in the EFL Cup second round, and we've been drawn away against Liverpool, quite a harsh game against Liverpool, and then also we're going to be doing the Crystal Palace game away from home in the EPL. Now unfortunately I just tried to record the Watford game with OBS, and it was a disaster. It was such choppy, and I was gutted about that. So unfortunately we're going to start with the Liverpool game today and then get to Palace later on. I was just going to do the Watford-Liverpool game, but that ain't going to happen unfortunately today. So let's have a look at how we've done the last few games. We've had Carlisle, Stoke, West Ham and Watford ever since you've left me. So the Carlisle game, it was quite a tough game actually. It was quite 50-50, but Benny Kofobi did score. We did miss a penalty with Harry Arter, but we did score a goal nevertheless to win that game. And it was quite a good game, quite a scrappy game, and Shay Given made his debut. Did I talk about Shay Given? Yeah, I did. And then we beat Stoke 3-2, they went 1-0 up, and then Callum Wilson got a goal. And Nathan Ake, actually the young player of the month, unbelievable. And he got 2 goals, 1 header and 1 tap-in, and then Darren Fletcher got 1 back. But brilliant win at home, and then we had this inquest, the drama at West Ham. And this is really where Andres Pereira started to play magnificently, as he got a hat-trick, unbelievably, and we lost 6-3. I don't think you could ever say that, you'd lose by 3 goals and concede 6, but, you still had a player score a hat-trick. And it was a very weird game, really, but the goals kept piling in at the end. And then we've just had quite an easy game against Watford. They were bottom of the league with 4 games, with no wins, no draws, simply just no points, and we put 3 past them, and Pereira got a hat-trick, no. He got a free kick, and he scored that. Today we're going to be doing the Liverpool and Palace games. Liverpool's going to be quite a tricky game, but I think that's pretty much all I've got to tell you. Yeah, let's get to the Liverpool game then. So, what I've been doing is having a little bit of a tinker with the tactics, as the Tinkerman Ranieri always says, and what I'm doing, I'm playing Pereira as an Enganche, is that? I think he's an Enganche or something like that. But anyway, he plays right behind the strikers, and last time we just played him as central midfield, but after he's gone to that position, he's just completely shone. He's been our best player so far, and obviously as this is a EFL Cup game, we are going to change the squad around just slightly. Basically, that's the squad. This is the squad there that we played against. Who is it now? Who was it? It was, of course, it was Watford, wasn't it? But anyway, we'll change this squad around a little bit. Yeah, that all looks good. Or anybody we want to bring on? No, I'm happy about that. But we're going to get quite attacking. Why not? We've got nothing to lose against Liverpool today. And apparently, you could get to penalties. That's interesting. Liverpool have had quite a good start. And if you don't know from the first episode, I am a Liverpool fan. But still, we want to beat Liverpool as Bournemouth manager today. Liverpool have had a really good start, but did lose to not Crystal Palace, daft bat. They did lose to Manchester City 2-0 in their last game, so they are on a bit of a negative slope at the moment. But they have gone for quite the side. Who the hell is this? Corey Whelan, under 23s. He's making his debut for Liverpool, and Clavan's in the middle with him, so quite a weak defence, normal of Liverpool really. Markovic is also playing, and Danny Ings up front. I'm quite confident actually with that, and we'll expose the defence, as we've not got a good defence at all. We'll definitely expose them, and we will show Flanagan and Moreno onto their weaker feet. But we're going to kind of expect our players to start where we pick up where we left off. We're going to go with counter-attacking football and see how it goes against Liverpool. I'm gutted really I couldn't show you the Watford and Liverpool games, because we haven't won away from home yet, but at the same time we've won every game at home, so we've got our home form sorted, which is brilliant. And if it was Watford and Liverpool, maybe we would have we've obviously beat Watford, but we could have lost against Liverpool, so we've just scored against Liverpool actually. Steve Cook scored. Steve Cook once again, just fantastic. We'll watch the replay in just a second, but as I said, obviously, it'd be nice to the Watford-Liverpool games, but oh well, it's just Liverpool and Crystal Palace and Defoe. Passes to Fraser, he has a shot, it's blocked, and then it goes back to Steve Cook, who gets a goal for us. I'll just check this is actually recording. Yeah, it is brill. Just wanted to check after the last episode, technically last episode, it didn't quite work for us. But we're playing counter-attacking football. We're playing really well actually so far. And Afobe's got it anyway. He's beat that young Whelan kid. I haven't heard of him. This Liverpool fan that's really poor. We haven't heard of him. But we're dominating Liverpool. Maybe, they've got the Champions League. They've got the FA Cup. They've got the league to focus on. Maybe they don't want the Capital One Cup or the AFL Cup or the whatever cup it's called. And Pereira's on a run at the moment. He's scored in 2 games in a row. I'm expecting another goal. But Karius then puts it out to Danny Ings. Can we get that back? Yes, we can. The defence has been playing marvellously so far, and that's in an effort to kind of get the goals conceded down, because we are playing, we're actually trying in defence, which I think is a really important thing to do, because if the defence is right, you're going to get quite a bit of luck with attacking. I'm not expecting a clean sheet every game. I don't think we can get one here. Danny Ings having a shot. Actually, he doesn't, but he puts it in for Firmino, who does get that goal to make it 1-1. But the less we concede, the more chance we've got of getting points out of the game and actually winning the game, which Bournemouth, as I said last episode, Boruc really struggled with that, I felt, last year at Bournemouth. But now they've got Begovic in, and me, of course. They'll hopefully do a lot better. Look at that. Liverpool not full to the brink anyway for this game. But it looks like Liverpool is going to be 2-1 here, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. But Danny Ings has been bought off by Liverpool. That's an attacking threat gone. But Klavan puts it to Moreno. Moreno will probably put it in now, won't he? But Adam Smith should really get that. Pereira's got it off the cross. Puts to Iberphobia. Come on, we need this attacking football. Nice. Ryan Fraser, can he put it in? They've got 10 men, obviously, Liverpool have now. Puts to Afobe in the box. But Karius saves as the second choice goalkeeper to Mignolet. And yeah, we're 1-1 at the moment. This is half decent. I'd love to get our first win away from home. Obviously, it isn't the league, but it'd just be nice to get that sort of achievement, get a win away and at home. And it's really good to get some home form going. You know, I always find FM that I feel like we're going to score here. Milner's gone through. Oh, blimey, he did at the post. Well, I always find with FM, you have good times and bad times, and really you've got to embrace those good times, because the bad times do hit hard. And you can go 5 games, let's say, without winning, and that really doesn't help. But, you know, we're doing really well at the moment, especially at home, and that's really pleased to see. So Cook puts it out to Afobe, puts to Pereira, and Pereira didn't really run after that whatsoever. That isn't good enough at all. We need to be closing down these players, the Liverpool players. But Markovic has been given it on the wing, and Ake gets that out. Pereira, you should be able to get that Afobe straight away. Run it down the wing, son. Don't be scared of anyone. Afobe, Fraser, puts it up for Afobe. Have a shot, pal. No, you don't. Put it to Defoe. And really, that was straight at Karius, I felt there. But we're going to go a bit more attacking now. We're going to go a bit slightly deeper, just so... Oh, I'll change that, actually. But we'll go a bit deeper, just so there's that cover for how much we're pushing forward. At least we're a bit deeper on the defensive side. But we've got to go for it. It's not even half time yet, but still, we've got to go for this. And you watch, probably going to concede now. But Jordan I puts it back to Smith. Up to Ake, has been really impressive so far. We've got some really impressive names who can only improve in this series, which is really nice. I think we will leave it 15 minutes and then we'll bring Pereira off, because I really want him to play in the next game. I just want him to play every game this season. He's been fantastic so far, which is really nice. And we've had a few rotational options for this game as well, so our first choice will come back. We've got a Phobia on the ball. That's the end of the highlight. Whelan then. Oh, that's a poor free kick from the youngster. I wouldn't be happy with him in real life. But will it be his first ever Bournemouth goal? Of course it's not going to be. But we are getting plenty of shots on goal, which is really nice. 12 shots in this game away from home so far. And I think we're going to make our first substitution in just a second. Defoe just hasn't played very well so far. I'm really worried about him, actually. And what we're going to do, we'll put a Phobie there. Yeah, that sounds good. He can play a sort of an advanced playmaker on attack. Yep. And then we can bring Wilson on for Pereira. And I think... no, sorry. Yeah, we'll take Pereira off, sorry, for Wilson. And I think we'll take Arthur off as well for Sermon. Hinman did make his debut, I think, against Stoke. And he's played really well. Again, another youngster in the squad. But it's nice to see a few players playing well. Now, Solanke and Robertson have come in. Liverpool's 2 new signings. And this is a decent game so far. Rabiot's come on for Deandra, is that? I don't know. But there's 15 minutes left here. I really want to get that goal. But it looks like Liverpool are going to be the favourites to get that goal. Obviously, it's the bigger team, really. But Afobe's got it anyway. Passes to Defoe. Really needs to shine there to get a spot in the steam for the next game. Ibe on the wing. Still Ibe on the wing. And he puts it in. And that's straight to Loris Karius. I would have put Josh King on the bench in reflection now. Been it stupid. We haven't really got another striking option going forward. Will Liverpool get a goal here? It doesn't look like it. Or will they? Oh no, Lallana's missed that. But Whelan, the new centre-back, the 18-year-old, has just punted it out. But it's gone straight to our defenders. We're going a bit more attacking here, a bit more direct in the passing. Defoe passes it to Wilson, and Karius puts it over the bar. 20 shots at Anfield. That's definitely a respected total, especially at the theatre of Liverpool. I don't know. I can't remember. It's the Cop, really, isn't it? the best stadium in the world, of course. But Defoe has tripped up John Flanagan. There was no need for that. Defoe, a bit stupid, that was in my opinion there. But we've got... Oh dear, I think Liverpool are going to score here, are they? But no, Begovic is strong, he gets that. But we've got 8 minutes left in this game, so anything can happen. We can concede, we can score, we can do anything in here. But Begovic puts it out, and Robertson gets it, but it goes back to Afobe. Ibe on the wing again, puts it to Defoe in the middle. Back to Ibe, it's a 1-2. Puts it in for Callum Wilson, who gets it in. 2-1 against Liverpool. And that might just be us through to the 4th round of the EFL Cup, which might help with a cup run, obviously. If we win the cup, we will get Europa League football next season. But of course, we're not looking that far forward at the moment. It's not really an important competition to Liverpool, nor is it in real life. So I can kind of understand them putting a second-rate team out. But Whelan puts it out, he goes straight to Tyrone Mings. We've had nice defending so far. We've conceded 1, but I don't mind conceding 1 a match. It's not like it's 5, is it? But anyway, Ings has got the ball. It's probably 2 a match now. Lallana, but Mings gets it again. We've got real good competition for that. Oh, who's that number 9? Who is that number 9? Just to have a look. It's Afobe who blocked it, but Ryan Fraser's got it. Wilson, can it finish off the game? Afobe, that was a shocking shot, and he's just not done very well. In fact, he's going to come off for somebody here. We are going to bring... We're going to put Hinman in that position. Why not? He can't play very well there. But it doesn't really matter. He's just been... That just isn't justifiable of a place in the team anymore. But Hinman comes on for him. We haven't got long left. Oh dear, they've got a free kick. Flanagan, Danda, Lallana. Oh, nice save by Begovic. He's been really strong. And actually, it's been pretty much 50-50 in terms of possession, which is brilliant. Milner puts it in for Clavan. Oh, that's wide. The header from Liverpool. Can we get another monumentous victory? It looks like we will against Liverpool in the Cup. Fantastic. We're on a real good winning run. The only squads we've lost to is West Ham and Huddersfield. But we've already beat Liverpool and Chelsea so far this season. And this has been a really good start to the season with Bournemouth. Hinman now puts it out to Ibe. And what does he do? He doesn't do anything with it. He just simply plays it. And that is Liverpool out of the EFL Cup. We can do anything, can't we? Let's be fair. And that was quite spectacular, to be quite honest. I'm really pleased with that. Got a few emails first. Let's have a look actually how everybody else did in the Cup. This is only the Tuesday night. There's still a few games to go. But are there any other shocks apart from that? That I think is the biggest shock of the Cup so far. And we've won in that third round. And that's really impressive. Steve Cook again. Another goal from him. And that's really good. Post-match analysis. Yeah, Afobe wasn't too brilliant. But Steve Cook definitely was really good there. 14 interceptions made. Fantastic stuff. And we've got then Crystal Palace away from home in a few days. They're actually 20th in the league now. So can we get another win? Who knows? Let's get to Sellers Park. That's one. Let's get to Sellers Park and see what... Yeah, can't speak. Let's get to Sellers Park and see what happens. Here we are then, folks, ready for the Selhurst Park game against Crystal Palace, who are bottom of the table. We've pretty much had 2 league games in a row against the bottom teams. And Palace really in the same situation as real life. Losing 5 games in a row. And if it follows the real life kind of, what's the word? Pattern, is it? Pattern? Trend? Whatever, it doesn't really matter, does it? But they'll lose this game as well. But the EFL Cup 4th round's been drawn, and of course we've got Chelsea, never an easy ride for us. But it is a day later for me. Basically, I recorded the Liverpool game and then I had to go, so this is the day after. So I'm a bit out of touch. But I have selected the team for this game, and I think there's 2 changes. We've bought Wilson in ahead of Defoe. And we've also bought in... No, I think that's it actually. I think I'll keep Mings and Smith on the wing backs because they were really impressive against Liverpool. So here we go then. Ready for this match against Palace. We should be winning. This is the type of game I know we're going to lose. But this is the game we should definitely be winning. And apparently we're meant to triumph over Palace, which is really good. And as I say, we should really be beating them. The only real worry for me, I feel, is that, they've actually got a decent defence. I think Sakho's a class defender. I don't know why we sold him at Liverpool. But, well, we're going to go attacking and fluid just because I've got a feeling that they might win this. But just in case, I need to change this tactic around or something. But anyway, here we go. It's a Sunday kickoff, so the Saturday games have been on. I can't really remember anything from the Saturday games. Apart from the fact, if you look at the table, Southampton have started tremendously. City have started right, and Burnley starting really well as well. But Palace and Watford haven't started well at all. And Benteke puts it into Jesus Christ, that was a shock start. Right, go back to control, flexible, and just put the tactic right back what it was. Well, that's not the start we wanted, really, was it? Not the start we'd planned, no. They'd lost 5 games in a row at Palace, and we are now behind against them after, what, 20 seconds? Oh, that's a bit of a worry. Very much a worry, that is. Here we go, then. So we've got Ward. Townsend, do not be 2-0. Do not be... Oh, my God. What is going on? Sometimes I just hate this game. Because you go through such brilliant runs of form, you know, it's fantastic. And then this sort of thing happens. I just don't get it. It's just a farce. But we'll go back to our old formation. It's just so frustrating. I mean, I know a lot of you guys probably play FM. But it is so frustrating when you go and beat Liverpool in the Cup and have a fantastic game. Play pretty much the same squad against somebody that you definitely should be beating away from home. But we played Liverpool away from home. And then we do some stupid defending like that. Not good. But hopefully this is the highlight for 2-1. If it's 3-0, you can even forget me showing the rest of this game. Pereira anyway puts it across to Mings. Mings puts it in. And that's shocking. Here we go. Here comes 3-0. I just know it. But no, no, he doesn't. Steve Cook doesn't get that back. You know, he's been brilliant the last 5 games. But somehow he's not this time. Now this is just weird. Palace have had 4 shots, 4 on target, and we haven't had a shot yet. Well, I honestly just do not know what's going on. It's one of the frustrating things for me about FM, and it's why sometimes you can't have a long-term save, because, especially in playing it for a long time, because you just get bored, because you just win a few games, fantastic. Then you go and lose a weird game like this. But anyway, Wilson has a shot, and bugger my negativity, we're back in the game. Wilson scores from 25 yards out, his 3rd goal of the season. Fraser passes it to Wilson, and Wilson, easy as you like, has a nice shot, and it's straight past the Palace goalkeeper, Wayne Hennessy. Now, hopefully we can get it back to 2-2 and forget that 2-goal deficit ever happened. But apparently we're only having shots from long range, which isn't good at all. This better not be 3-1. I won't be the best pleased at all. But Begovic gets it. That should be going straight up now to that number 13. I think that is Wilson. But Begovic gets it, yep. Goes straight up to Wilson, but Wilson loses it because there's too many men on him. Fraser, Pereira, obviously haven't been bring back. He's not going to thrive in that position. But Wilson puts it to Harry Arter. Saved by Hennessy. But really positive. 9 shots in the last 20 minutes. And we are really threatening Palace, which is really good. Hopefully we can come back and win this game. But here we go. Fraser's on the ball now. That's the end of the highlights. Well, that's interesting. If we go in at 2-1, it's not going to be too bad, I suppose. But I feel this is a game we definitely need to win. And, you know, just to keep our season started. I mean, if someone had said to me, you know, the start of the season, after 6 games you'll have got half your points, I'd be happy with it. But considering who we've got our points against, Liverpool and Watford and somebody else, and lost to Crystal Palace, Huddersfield and West Ham, I wouldn't be best pleased. But anyway, Wilson plays to Ibe. Put it in the box, please, Ibe. Please put it in the box. Oh, it's gone straight to Hennessy. We're just wasting some of these opportunities. It's really frustrating. Hennessy puts it out. This should be a goal. It's a long highlight. I feel like it's going to be a Palace goal. Townsend has a shot, but nothing comes of it. Now that's it for that highlight. Are we going to have anything else before half time? Would certainly be nice to get 2-2. But it doesn't look like it. Apparently Benteke's dominated this game, which is certainly interesting. Yeah, we've got to do better this second half. We'll get Jason Tindall to change the opposite instructions. We will bring Adam Smith off for Francis. And we will also bring Mark Pugh on for Ryan Fraser. Just to change things up a bit. Why not? And hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be able to go and win this game now. Even though we're one goal down at half time, hopefully we should go and win this game against Palace, because if we lose it, that's just not acceptable. And I feel like just putting bittersweet ×2 in the title. We beat Chelsea, first episode, and then lost to Huddersfield, and we beat Liverpool first off this episode, and then we're losing against Palace. It just doesn't make any sense. It's not the norm. And I think it's me being the jinxed Liverpool fan, probably. But we've got to go attacking now. Oh, Van Aanholt's good scoring. No, he's not. But we need to go attacking now. We need to really push forward, because this is concerning. And we need to at least draw today, I think. And if we lose from this is just a shambles, to be honest, against Palace. We've got 20 minutes left. What can we do? Bring Defoe on, see what he can do. I doubt he'll do anything, but I suppose you never know. But, yeah, let's change the instructions, you know. Pump it into the box, really. Hit early crosses, more direct passing. Prevent that distribution. Not too bothered about that. Flexible. No, it will be fluid. We'll actually go on control. Yeah, and I think, fingers crossed, come on, Bournemouth. We've had 16 shots, only scored one of those. That's not good enough so far, but Pew puts it in. No, Sakho's took it out, but Mings needs to get it straight back into that mixer. Ake, Afobe, Defoe. Oh, Sakho gets it. He said, I knew he was a bloody danger. Look at this, though. Benteke is completely mugging our defence. No. Oh, nice one. Pew gets it out. Afobe, come on. This is Defoe's chance. Pass it. No, what was that, Afobe? What a stupid pass. You were just on the ball way too long there. It's Cook then. Pereira. Oh, this is try number 3. Never mind. Try number 4. Defoe, just pass it out to the winger. Do not have a shot. What are you doing, Defoe? Why did the players shoot from there? What do they think they're going to do? Honestly, when you've got a chance, just take it. Or try your best to take it. Don't do something that's not going to pay off. We're going to lose to Palace here, aren't we? We're going to lose to Palace, who were last in the league up until now. It's just not acceptable. It isn't acceptable at all. I mean, we go and beat Liverpool, fantastic. And that's 3-1, so it's game over now. But we go and beat Liverpool in the Cup, and then we go and do this away from home. It's just a shambles, to be quite honest. I just don't get it. Whether we were complacent or not, that's no reason for this kind of result. We have had more possession, we've had more shots, and it's just been a shambles. It's been a real sort of opposite to what we expected today, and it was the opposite in the first episode. So, going into a match next against Liverpool in the league, we'll probably win that, we'll probably win. But this, to not win at Palace, is just unacceptable. And I think I put it down to complacency, you know. I think maybe we need to sort out, you know, and just say to the players that, you know, don't be complacent, because that's a real worry. We're going into kind of a tricky period now, with the only win in the next 5 games. Oh, sorry, apologies. The only easy win, I'd say, coming from the next 5 games is against Brighton. I mean, Liverpool's going to be tricky. Arsenal, definitely tricky. Chelsea in the Cup. Southampton, Leicester, Man City, Burnley. In fact, up until we play Swansea, then I don't think there's a... I think they're all good teams. Genuinely. But, anyway. We will be back, I believe. I think we will do... We'll play Liverpool, Brighton and Arsenal off camera. And then maybe do the Chelsea and Southampton games, if you like the sound of that. Anyway, manage to leave a like, comment and subscribe on that. I'm really frustrated. I just can't believe what happened there. But, oh well, I guess. It's nearly 6 o'clock in the evening, so I'll have to get this edited now. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for episode 3. Any suggestions for tactics, players, whatever in the comments, just make them, because I can be a better manager then. But anyway, we're in the top 10 in the Premier League, so good and bad, I guess, this episode. But anyway, I've been TIJ, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.